This presentation will cover the Tableau platform. From connection through collaboration, Tableau is the most powerful, secure, and flexible end-to-end analytics platform for your data. We understand that data is a mission-critical asset to your organization, and that is why we have built the Tableau platform to ensure you have everything you need to empower everyone with data, without putting your data or your organization at risk. Our platform provides the depth and the breadth of capabilities that ensures that data can be deployed across your organization. This includes capabilities that ensures that the right data is made accessible with flexible data access and powerful data prep capabilities. Solid content and data governance features keep data in the right hands and also ensures users can find the right data and are making decisions based on accurate and trusted data. Powerful analytics, collaborative tools to bring data to the center of every conversation, and Tableau even provides the flexibility to interact with your data in any way that you'd like, via desktop, browser, mobile device, or even embedded into other applications. And all of these capabilities are surrounded by the right security protocols, reliability, and scalability to meet the needs of your business. Let's go through a few of these aspects in detail. We'll begin our journey together looking at data. Now, in most cases, data is never clean and is never in the same location. In most of our use cases, data can reside anywhere and can take any shape or form. However, if we want to analyze this data, we'll need to combine it, clean it, and prep it for our analysis. In this particular use case, I'm working with purchase card data from the city of Toronto. And it just so happens that I have two spreadsheets that I need to work with to complete my analysis. The first spreadsheet contains alcohol transactions from the year of 2013. However, not much data besides the transaction amount, the division, and the batch transaction ID exist in this particular pivot table. So I'll need to go ahead and combine it with my transaction detail PCard sheet, which contains more information about each purchase, such as who purchased it, where they purchased it, and also why they purchased it. To prepare this data for my analysis, I'm going to be using a tool called Tableau Prep. Tableau Prep empowers more people to get to analysis faster by helping them quickly and confidently combine, shape, and clean data. As you can see here, I have used Tableau Prep to create a workflow in which I have not only cleaned each data source separately, but combined them together in an output that I'm able to publish to Tableau Server so that others can leverage as well. This avoids the problem of having multiple spreadsheets on multiple machines throughout the organization, and instead have one reliable, trusted data source on Tableau Server in which many can leverage. Preparing your data in Tableau Prep is fast. You have the option at any point in time when connecting to your data to either prepping or bringing in all of your data or simply a sample of your data. You can also utilize features that we've seen before, such as the nifty Tableau Data Interpreter, which allows us to get rid of those extra headers, footers, merge cells, and split out multiple tables within the same Excel spreadsheet. Once you've brought in your data into Prep, you'll have 3 coordinated views that'll let you see row-level data, profiles of each column, and your entire data preparation process all in one view. If you want to edit a value, all you need to do is select the value you want to edit, and simply choose to edit that value. You can also change your join type. And for those who don't understand data joins, you can change your join types and see the results right away. With each action, you could instantly see your data change, even on millions of rows of data. Tableau Prep is giving us the freedom to do all of this in one screen. With the summary of our join results, we can evaluate matched and mismatched data to make sure that we include the right data for our analysis. We can also use smart features to fix common data prep challenges. Tableau Prep employs fuzzy clustering to return repetitive tasks, like grouping by pronunciation, into a one-click operation. Once Tableau has grouped these items together, we can click on the individual groups and make sure that everything in the group should be grouped together. If there's something that needs to be ungrouped, simply uncheck a box and ungroup it. Remember, we can always connect to more data to add to our workflow. You can connect to data on premises or in the cloud, whether it's a database or a spreadsheet. Access, combine, and query data without writing code. Tableau Prep intelligently pushes operations down to the database when possible, letting you to take advantage of the existing database investments for fast flow execution. When creating your workflow, we want to make sure that you stay in that flow of your analysis. It's easy to open your output with Tableau Desktop at any point in your workflow. This will allow us to see if we're bringing in the right data for an analysis in visual form. And remember, all of your workflow changes are documented both in the workflow itself by the little icons, as well as in your changes screen in the left-hand side. So we can always expand these and even remove steps without affecting the rest of our process or flow. Now that my workflow has been created, I can go ahead and connect to my data source that has been published to Tableau Server to begin my analysis in Tableau Desktop. Once in Desktop, I can click on Tableau Server as a data connection and connect to the output that I created in my workflow in Tableau Prep. I simply need to sign on, select the appropriate site. I can see the output that I created in Tableau Prep, and simply click on it to connect and go to Sheet 1 to begin my analysis. With a simple drag and drop, I can quickly and easily see exactly how much I'm spending in terms of alcohol purchases with each merchant. I can even sort and add some labels as well. It looks like we're spending a lot with this merchant here. Now I'm really particularly interested into each individual transaction. So rather than having to click View Data, I want to create a view that's more in depth in terms of my alcohol transactions. To do that, I'll open up a new sheet. I'll begin my analysis by adding transaction amount as well as transaction date. And because I want to get a little bit more granular into my audit, I'll change this to day instead. Adding more details such as division might be useful to see exactly which department or division these purchases took place in. Go ahead and change the mark type. And then let's go ahead and add the count of my batch transaction ID to size, and let's go ahead and add transaction amount to color. I'm going to quickly reorder these, get rid of my nulls, and I can start to see exactly which department has purchased the most alcohol and how much they've purchased in terms of each individual transaction. Now I'm going to throw both of my sheets into a dashboard so that I can create something for my end users that can help them answer questions about their data using the dashboard that I've created. We want to make sure that we add interactivity as well so that people can interact with the visualizations themselves, ask questions, and as they're in that flow of asking questions, get answers at the speed of their thoughts. Now that I've formatted my workbook and prepared it for my end audience, I want to add more to my dashboard to be able to help my users decipher this data quickly and easily. In the future, I'll be able to add extensions using our new extension API right into my dashboards. With this extension API, our developers can create dashboard extensions that enable customers to integrate and interact with data from other applications directly in Tableau Desktop and Tableau Server. In this particular use case, I'm going to be leveraging the extension API to add an extension for narrative science. With narrative science for Tableau, I can stop interpreting charts and manually annotating graphs, and instead I can receive automated explanations of the visualizations created in Tableau in natural conversational language everyone can understand. This will help my end users and myself start uncovering and sharing rich insights about the things that are impacting our business. In order for Tableau to generate my narrative, all I need to do within this extension is to choose the worksheet that I want to generate a narrative for. I then also have to answer a couple of questions, such as which dimensions and measures I want to use. I'll also have to tell my narrative how to describe my data. And then the narrative science extension will write a narrative for me. We can edit this and make some changes here as to what to call my transaction date or my purpose. We can change things like characterizations, analytics, relationships, and even display this in paragraph form. I can read the narrative to gain insight about my data. For example, I hadn't noticed that the common value in my audit is $75, which occurred 7 times. I can also use the narrative when asking questions about my data. For example, if I want to focus on these transactions with higher dollar amounts, I can select them. You'll see that my dashboard action will work not only on my other visualizations, but also in my narrative. So with narrative science, I can eliminate time annotating dashboards for my end users and instead spend time on higher value tasks. It can also automatically generate stories about any data or any visualization with no manual typing outside of configuration or templates needed. Also, this will help increase adoption because it enhances the data analysis user experience by making insights easy to understand and share. Speaking of sharing, let's go ahead and take our analysis and publish it to Tableau Server so that others can leverage this dashboard as well as the narratives. As you know, publishing to Server is easy. Simply click on Server, sign in to the server you want to publish to with your credentials, select the site you want to publish to, and then choose to publish your workbook. Let's go ahead and rename this to Audit Transactions. Let's only choose to publish my dashboard, set some permissions for my end users, and hit Publish. Once the view's been published up to Tableau Server, we can go ahead and open that in my web browser. You can see the view that I've published. Click on it to see how other users or end users will interact with this dashboard. And narrative. You can see the functionality is preserved. As I click on my different audit transactions, you'll see both the dashboard as well as the narrative change to give me more information and insight about my data. Now I can even take this a step further. Perhaps I already have an application that my end users use all day to perform daily tasks in their job. Why not embed this view into that application? Using our APIs, you can do just that. That way my end users don't have to keep going in between multiple applications to consume this data. Now, because the data and the workbooks themselves reside on Tableau Server, I'm able to keep everything secure. And now my end users can log into the application, click on Self-Service Analytics, see the workbooks they have access to, and then click on the individual workbooks to then be able to ask questions about the data they care about and get those answers here, all in one platform. So I hope this demo was useful in order to show you how all of our products make up the Tableau platform. We started with data prep, in which we shaped, cleaned, and combined our data together. We then opened up that data source that was published to Tableau Server on Tableau Desktop and began our analysis on our alcohol transactions. Created a dashboard, added our narrative science extension using our extension API, published it to Tableau Server, and even used our APIs such as the REST API and our JavaScript API to embed that view into our own application that our end users use every day so that they don't have to go from application to application to achieve their daily tasks. So if you haven't yet, please go to our Tableau.com products page and download some of these products. Remember, we always offer a free trial. So make sure you visit our page, download our products, and see what Tableau can do for you.